Welcome back to another Recreate This look. This week we are doing a very simple, very quick, and dare I say easy look by Shakira. As I explained in the video, this look is super natural and super simple and super easy to recreate, but I really wrestled with which look of Shakira's to do, and this is the one I landed on, which you'll find out in the video why. So I hope you enjoy this video, and thanks again for watching. So, Elamis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer is going on first, of course, as always. And of course, It Cosmetics CC Cream in Fair. Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in Cloud. This is the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer, although I'm not gonna be doing too much eyeshadow. I have to be completely honest with you. I went through about probably thousands of photos of Shakira because I wanted to find something, you know, kind of fun to do. And it was like every picture that I looked at, it was either, okay, I can do the hair but not the outfit, or I can do the outfit but not the hair. She has so many different like music video looks and, you know, live performance looks and magazine photo shoots and things like that. So there was a lot to choose from, but like I said, it was like I could never get a whole look together, if that makes sense. I love Shakira. I've always really loved Shakira. So my first introduction to Shakira was the album Pies Descalzos, which was her like first mainstream album. It was in Spanish because she started out in Spanish, of course, everybody knows that. And I immediately loved all the songs. I had the cassette tape, which, of course, we had cassette tapes back then. Probably listened to that album every day for like a good maybe 3-4 months. I listened to that whole album every day as soon as I got home from school, as soon as I would wake up in the morning. Probably took it to school with me on like a Walkman at one point. I think I have that like memory embedded in my brain somewhere. Super talented, very, very gifted songwriter. I know people make fun of her voice, which, you know what? I don't care. Like, I like the fact that her voice was different. I like the fact that she sang the way she wanted to sing. Of course, this is the Trustique Brow Pencil. And I try to pick like a very classic Shakira look because most of the time you'll see her, unless it's like a music video or some type of photo shoot, you'll see her very natural, not that much makeup, not super, super, you know, contoured and highlighted. Like she usually, and even in concert, you'll see her just very natural looking. So there's not much going on eyeshadow wise in this photo. So I'm gonna use a Trustique mini eyeshadow stick in Tahitian Shimmer. Actually, it's called a mini shadow crayon, my bad. And I'm gonna use it more like an eyeliner. She has a tiny bit of eyeliner, just like the tiniest bit of eyeliner. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the pencil side of the Huda Beauty dual liner. Use that same Trustique Tahitian Shimmer and put it on my lower lash line. I probably own every single album of Shakira's in one form or another. She has a very subtle blush going on, so this is the Pretty Vulgar Nesting Bitch Face palette. I am gonna use this right here. Hopefully not too heavy-handedly, which is always my issue. I'm always super heavy-handed, but I'm gonna try not to be today. I'm gonna try. I don't really think she's wearing lashes for this particular photo, but I am gonna use the Superhero Mascara from It Cosmetics for the top. For the bottom, I am gonna try to use this little mini sample that I have of the It Cosmetics Lash Blowout. I think it might be a little bit easier to do it with like a smaller mascara wand, because the last thing I want to do is make a mess down there. Couple things that I wanted to make sure to say about Shakira. Number one being that I do love the fact that she tries different genres of music. She's always open to, you know, trying a different style of music or incorporating a different style of music into her music. She's open to collaborating with a lot of different kinds of artists, and that to me shows that she is super versatile. So if you've listened to any of her albums or have seen any of her concerts or any of her live performances, you know that she can really perform a lot of different kinds of genres. So like she can go from rock to pop to even like a merengue type of sound. And if you have HBO Max, you can watch her newest tour, or her most recent tour, which is called the El Dorado World Tour. That is on HBO Max right now. It's a great show. The first time I watched it, I cried, probably because it was such a spectacular show, and she puts on an amazing show. So it is worth watching if you have a moment. This is the St. Luxe lip liner in Love Letter. I am gonna fill in my lips with this because, like I said, it's a very, very natural color. I'm really trying to see if there's anything else to do with the makeup. I honestly don't think there is. This is a wig that I got from wigtypes.com. It says Janet Collection, and it says Color Me Lace Mia Wig in Ash Dirty Blonde. So let's see if we can create the illusion. For those of you who are wanting to start wearing wigs or want to play around with wigs and you're not really sure where to start, you can see that I braided my hair on either side. So I did almost like 2 Dutch braids or 2 French braids, whatever you want to call them, and just took the ends of my pigtails and pinned them in so that it would be flat to my head. So my head, I don't have a big bulky bun anywhere. There's nothing bulky in the back, really. It's as flat as I can get it to my head. Most wigs will have like a little, it almost looks like a triangle on either side. And those are supposed to go right where your like sideburn would be. So I kind of just match them up to where my sideburns are. And then you want the wig to sit. So that's my hairline. That's like my little widow's peak or whatever. You want your wig to sit right on top of your hairline. So any further back, it's not gonna work. Way far forward, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna look natural unless it's really close to where your natural hairline actually sits. It does have lace on it, but I cut the lace very, very short because I'm not gluing it down or anything, and I just use it for fun. I'm not really using it to like glue it down and wear it for an extended period of time. That's why I'm just okay popping it on and cutting most of the lace off. If you are going to be gluing your lace down, you probably want a little bit more lace than what I have, or as much lace as you feel comfortable with. This is a synthetic wig. Synthetic wigs nowadays look great. They're a lot easier to maintain than human hair wigs, and they are a lot cheaper. So you get to play around with them without having, you know, the stress of spending a lot of money on a human hair wig, and you can kind of experiment with it. Admittedly, this is not very difficult. This is a very easy look to recreate, especially if you have a wig that does like 99% of the work for you. So that's the beauty of wigs. I will put the link to wigtypes.com in the description of wherever you are watching this. And so go and give them a look. I get a lot of my wigs from there. Again, this is synthetic and it's beautiful. It's soft and feels great on. It's very comfortable. And I think synthetic wigs get a bad rap sometimes, but they are amazing. They're just getting better and better. Going back to Shakira, because that's who we're supposed to be talking about. She is a huge inspiration to me. I love her albums. I love her music. I love her live performances. Again, if you have a chance to watch the El Dorado world tour on HBO Max. Please, please, please do it. You will not be disappointed. It's a great show. I really love the fact that Shakira is still making music. She makes the music that she wants to make. She still is collaborating with people. Her song with Black Eyed Peas called A Girl Like Me is a huge hit, which I think is just a testament to how well she's able to adapt and kind of evolve with the times. And she likes to make different kinds of music, and she gets to collaborate with all kinds of different people. There's hits and misses with any artist, right? So, you know, some songs stand the test of time and some don't. But overall, as an artist, she is super talented. I love the fact that she writes her own music. She writes her own lyrics. She plays multiple instruments. She is a composer. She is a songwriter. She is a producer. She is all of these things. And she gets to have a lot of creative control over what she puts out. She has really carved out this like perfect little space for herself where she gets to create and be creative and connect with her fans online. And I just really admire her, and I think she is an inspiration to a lot of people, especially a lot of us that have been fans of her since the late 90s when Pies Descalzos came out. So if you have a favorite Shakira song, if you have a favorite Shakira album, please let me know what it is, because I would love to talk Shakira with you. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Recreate This Look. I'm sorry it was so simple this time, but please feel free to send me any suggestions in the comment section, and I will definitely try to do as many of your suggestions as possible. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week for another Recreate This Look.